be done and loved.
1 Corinthians 16:14.
Since God called us to this beautiful mission 16 years ago, Main Gate has been embraced by the love of our caring community.
From the moment riders join in at Main Gate, they're surrounded by open hearts that support them in moving beyond their boundaries to live a more independent and joyful life.
What's your favorite? Do you like to canter or do you like to trot?
Turner was a preemie. She was born at almost 27 weeks. She has a cerebral palsy diagnosis. Her odds were never good, but she just wouldn't quit.
It is a joy to see her getting physical activity that she not only enjoys, but does a lot of good for her.
The core strength has been the amazing thing. When we came to Main Gate, she couldn't even hold her head up.
And now she has more control of her neck and her head, and she's got a ton more control in her trunk, which helps with her everyday quality of life.
The horse is sort of the magic of it all. Horse's walking gait simulates our walking gait, so for a lot of our riders, that's the only normal input they get. Everything lifts up, their world enlarges, they start feeling different sides of the body, so they start building core, and they take all of that off of the horse. Plus, the horse brings relationship. That horse does not say, use your words, look at me, do this. They just connect.
Before she went to school, the community here gave her the confidence to go into the classroom. But Main Gate has facilitated a new part of her personality. She loves the girls that ride before her. The love and compassion that Main Gate has becomes the retreat we get to go to where people care about you, they care about your outcomes. They really are invested in you.
Michael's 28 years old and has a very rare movement disorder. We started in the Gateway program, and it does make a difference. He becomes very centered and stable, less wiggly, more in control, and we see that also at home.
I've been with Michael for almost 5 years.
I was late to the party.
When Kyle first showed up, it was like, Mom, is that the weatherman? I said, no, it can't be. And then it's like, it says his name is Kyle. I said, well, maybe it is. And Kyle's very easygoing. They joke and kid, and Michael teases him about the other weatherman or the weather. They have a special relationship.
We have a lot of fun.
I would call it controlled chaos. But sometimes we get a little off track and sidetrack, but
Mostly me.
yeah, mostly Michael.
Wow.
We get along quite nicely.
We do. We get along really well.
Kind of luck of the draw that I got paired with Michael. I mean, they could have paired me with anybody. The fact that I was placed there was more than just random. I don't have a brother, and I kind of see him as like a little bit of a younger brother relationship. I would hope you would say the same about me.
The staff always amazes me the way they know just how much to push and encourage the riders. And just when you think, oh, is this gonna be too much or not? Michael always rises to the occasion.
It makes me stronger. It helps me do everyday things.
From week to week, you see the progress and you see the changes. It's very tangible.
I would say thank you.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll take it.
You talk the entire ride, but when it comes to saying something nice about us, it's just, thank you. No, we appreciate it, Michael.
Yes, we love you, Michael.
While our riders mount up, so does Main Gate's mission. We currently have 400 riders on our wait list. The Beacon project will allow us to double our capacity so that we can be a beacon of hope and healing in the North Texas community for the next 50 years.
It speaks very, very loudly that this organization does have a waiting list. The word is that they do things the right way, having a positive impact, not just in our community, but recognized throughout the country as a model for the work that they do.
The important part of the Beacon project is that we're going to expand our ability to share information. When we can help other people, other riders, other centers, the reach is unimaginable.
It is so heartwarming to hear stories of Main Gate riders as they ride tall in their own lives We've been privileged to witness their accomplishments over all these years.
I always tell people when they discover that Gordon has had autism, how well he's doing, what did I do? One of the things that I advocate mostly is Gait, because it has done such incredible work for these kids. They're so much more confident once they come in. They stand tall, they walk tall, they communicate better. I do advocate the Gait.
Piper, when she was 9 years old, had a brain tumor. They got her in right away, and they got quite a bit of it. When she got out of the surgery, she really couldn't see, she couldn't speak, couldn't walk, of course, and she couldn't even hold a crayon. Working through the physical therapist, they got her up to about 30% back to where she needed to be. And then coming here to Gait, I'd say she's up to 80, 85% better. The eyes have improved, coordination is really good, her processing has improved, so much so that she's in college right now.
I go to Brigham Young University of Idaho. I love independence. I try to do my therapy every day just in my apartment. Those are the main exercises that are always gonna help me.
We've tried other things too. There was a program that touted a lot of big things, and it cost us 10 grand. A little bit of progress was there, but not to the extent of what we've seen at Gait. These programs here, they're very affordable, and I thank God for that. Oh, I don't get emotional now, because when all this went down, we were prayerful throughout the whole thing. She received several blessings where we knew that one day she'd make the full recovery. The physical evidence of that is very apparent, because she keeps progressing. And we owe a lot to Gait and the Gateway program.
I served with the United States Marine Corps as a Navy corpsman. I did 3 combat tours, all pretty combat intensive. PTSD is an issue. Almost 16 years now I've dealt with that. I had tried many other therapies, medication, and none seemed to work until I got to Gait and started doing therapy with the horses. I feel like I'm living life now and not always living in fear. It's been a big relief. It has helped my relationship with my children and my wife. Veterans and first responders are exposed to things that aren't normal. You'll never be able to forget those experiences, but they don't have to hold you back. Gait can get you to that other side, that side of relief, that side of joy. I feel like I'm finally home now. I'm not in that moment, in those deployments. I am actually home now.
With any disability or setbacks, you really have to put your trust in something. For me, it's God. You have to trust that that love is there to help you.
Love surrounds Gait.
It's like a big hug out there. Everybody's there for one another.
As a parent, that's really all you want, is your child to find the right community and people that care about it or him.
That's why I'm committed to doing my therapy, because of the people.
The whole program has really been an instrument in God's hands.
I feel like I'm alive again.
Changed our lives.
Thank you for being part of the program. I'm lucky to ride a horse, and everyone's just so friendly and kind. Join in, mount up, ride tall, Gait.